My husband of 3 years decided that he was so desperate to get a truck, so he cheated on me with a 75-year-old woman. I met my husband about 4 years ago at my brother's landscaping job. I was assisting more as a receptionist, and he was one of the landscapers. We fell for each other right away, and then a year after that, we decided to get married. And everything was amazing, but yes, we were struggling a little bit. But the love never failed. It was always there regardless of whether we had money or not. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this man comes up to me and says that all of his friends have trucks, so that he wanted to trade in his little Honda for an actual truck. But there was no way because both of our credits were bad and we had no money to put down. So that was the end of the conversation, and then about a week later, he comes home with a truck. And he tells me that one of his coworkers at his new job, because he was no longer working with my brother, the coworker actually signed in order for my husband to get a truck. That was weird to me because that's a big deal. Like, maybe family might do it for you, but just a coworker, just to up and say, hey, let me go sign it for you so you can get a truck? So whatever, I believed him, but then one day while he was sleeping, I was cleaning, and on the couch next to his jacket, I saw the title for the truck. I wanted to put it away because he forgot to put it away, and I wanted to make sure he didn't lose it. To my surprise, on the actual title, there was a name that I have heard before, like it was familiar, but I could not think of who it was. And also the date of birth was someone that was born a while back and was about 75 years old at that time. I waited for him to get up, and I was trying to have a very good conversation. I didn't want to fight. I was 8 months pregnant at the time. I did not want to fight. I had no energy for that. So we sat down and I asked him, who is this person? Because clearly it is not your coworker. So who is this person? All he said was, no, like it was the coworker, but his grandmother actually did the favor and she's the one that helped me get the truck, which I knew right away was BS. So I started investigating, and I decided to go talk to my brother to see if I could look through all the names of all the customers that he has, because it sounded extremely familiar. The only place that I would have heard that name was, of course, when I was working with my brother. After I looked, it was definitely one of his customers. She was 75 years old. She was single, okay? And she used to flirt a lot with all of the guys, even my brother, but we all just put it off because we were like, you know, she's just older, like she's lonely, whatever, you know, just ignore that. Just be nice. That's it. After talking to her, she said that he told her him and I were no longer together, that he actually was very attracted to her around the time that he was actually doing the landscaping. And she also said that he was doing more than the landscaping in her house. I just threw up in my mouth. I decided to get all my crap while he was sleeping because he always sleeps because of his job. Packed all my crap and I just booked it. I left out of there. I was not looking back. I was very disgusted. So yeah, that was the end of that relationship.